It's an artificial lake, obviously. Maybe the water supply for Helena, in West Helena. This is the St. Francis National Forest. Oh, I guess this is for Veterans Day. That's what it is. Now, I don't know what that is. They may be part of the park or National Forest. But yesterday I came in on what's called the low road from Helena. Now I'm taking the high road back to West Helena. Notice the leaves haven't changed a lot. That's a big difference from the mountains of Arkansas. I'm still in Arkansas. Downtown. This is Helena, Arkansas. Downtown. Let's see what it says. Is that a F-81? What model is this? No, it's a T-33 Shooting Star. Called the T-Bird, the T-33 Shooting Star was a slightly longer version of America's first jet fighter, the F-80. Okay, that's what I was thinking about. It was manufactured until August of 1959. Jet aircraft began replacing propeller-powered planes in the late 40s. Differences in handling and in high accident rate among pilots unused to the new aircraft, Lockheed developed the T-33 Shooting Star to help pilots make the transition to jet aircraft. Crew of 2, wingspan 38 feet, empty weight 8,300 pounds, maximum speed 600 miles an hour, range 1,275 feet. This plane ended service in 1953 as part of the 35 20th Pilot Training Wing of Wichita Air Force Base, Kansas. The T-Bird comes to Helena, remained in Oklahoma until 1964, and was brought here in the mid-60s. All right. American Legion hut. Look at this log building. That's nice. See the interior of it? The hut, 1923. This is the American Legion, post number 41. I like the name, the hut. Genuine log cabin. Okay, I'm going to proceed downtown. This is Phillips County, Arkansas. 7 Phillips County men served as generals in the Confederate Army. This is the square and park downtown in Helena. There's the Civil War comes to Arkansas. In the first month of 1861, the Phillips County men joined the militia companies supporting the Confederate cause. In February 1861, they marched on Little Rock to take the Federal arsenal. Most joined the Confederate Army that spring. In early February, rumors began to spread. The federal government planned to reinforce Little Rock arsenal. Secessionists in Helena urged the government to take action. The Yale Rifles, Phillips Guards, and other Delta militia marched to Little Rock, ready to take the arsenal by force. Hoping to avoid bloodshed, Governor Rector met with the arsenal commander, James Totten. The badly outnumbered commander agreed to leave. After their return, Miss Emma Rytor, representing the Young Ladies of Helena, presented a flag to Captain Joseph Barlow of Phillips Guards. The right to vote. The state of Arkansas is dissolved. In 1867, the state of Arkansas ceased to exist. It was dissolved as there were all the states still in rebellion when the Confederate government surrendered in 1865. Readmission to the state required the states to meet two conditions set by the U.S. Congress. Congress demanded that the former states write a new constitution that included universal manhood suffrage, ensuring that former slaves had the right to vote. They also were required to ratify the 14th Amendment, which, among other things, guaranteed all male citizens 21 and older the right to vote. 1868 Convention. William Gray and James White served as delegates to the Constitutional Convention. The first vote, the new Constitution. The new Constitution changed Arkansas. It gave African Americans the right to vote, to serve on juries, to serve in the militia, and to hold office. It established free public schools and provided for a state university. The 1868 Constitution helped make Arkansas the state it is today. Now this building here is very impressive. And there's another notable marker. DeSoto came through here June 25th, 1541. That's pretty amazing. That was before the first colony. And then we got another notable down here. We've got the fire trucks out. Here's another notable statue here. The Doughboy. Helena's Doughboy. Sculpture was created in 1927 by the best known outdoor sculptors in the nation. Created by Ernest Moore Bisqueny. Finally, on July 10th, 1927, as the waters of the devastating flood receded, the Doughboy was unveiled in a lavish ceremony. Looks like he's got a hand grenade in his hand there. This vertical. Okay, let's go check out this building here. A little bit of Helena history under foreign flags. And look at the roses here. Isn't that nice? Spanish conquistador Hernando de Soto and his force crossed Mississippi River June 18, 1541. They passed through Phillips County on the way downriver. French Louisiana. Marquette, a Jesuit priest, and Louis Jolliet, a fur trader, and 5 others paddled down the Mississippi in 1673. Spanish claims of spoils of war, 1763. The Treaty of Paris entered a 7-year war known as the French and Indian War. Under its terms, France ceded its North American holdings to Spain. Napoleon's secret treaty. Less than 40 years later, in the secret treaty, the Spanish king transferred the land back to the Republic of France, ruled by his brother, Napoleon Bonaparte. The Louisiana Purchase. Just 3 years later, in 1803, Napoleon sold Louisiana to the United States for $15 million. There's the French flag. I guess that's the Spanish flag. Let's go to the post office. I guess this is the county office buildings as well. Look at that marble. Look, marble everywhere. Very impressive. Well, I guess this is not the post office. Look at this fountain, I guess it is. And let's go up the stairs. And this is the courthouse. Very impressive. Skylights. Marble stairs. Stair steps of marble. Pretty amazing. Well, there's no library. There's no post office here. I just came from the library. Well, I missed one here. Oh, there was a Quaker's orphanage for slave kids. Yeah, that's what it was. Southland College had its origins in the Civil War. Orphanage and school for displaced refugee black children. It was the first institution of higher education for African Americans west of the Mississippi. It's a teacher's college. a second Tuskegee. It closed its doors in 1925. Okay, let's go down to the Delta Cultural Museum, which is right down the street here, I believe. I guess this is Main Street right here. But look, there's hardly any traffic. That's amazing. Most of the activity, commercial activity, is in West Helena. This looks like it might have been an old hotel. And look, there's brick streets and trolley tracks. Seems like it has fallen upon hard times. European plan. I can't make it out. Look at this. I'm pretty much can walk down the street, not worry about getting run over. Wow, all these buildings are empty. And they're quite interesting architecturally, but they have fallen on hard times. Here's a bank. Delta Dirt. I'll show you in a second. Is a distillery. Here's the bank. Well, that's economic boost for the community, huh? Distillery. Holy mackerel, look at that ladder. Look at the crossing here, I like that. Have you got a parachute? Man, that's a long ladder there. Yes, you're a brave man. Quicksand stage. All of these buildings are empty. Let's check this little place out right here. It's quite nice. Mayor Thad Kelly. All right, let's see what we have here. That's the Civil War information, or included in Helena. Fort Curtis. Where is Fort Curtis? It's right down here somewhere. 1863. Helena had a colored infantry unit, the 54th and the 57th. And the ex-theater was called the Malco. Theater attendance in America peaked in the 40s, I believe. It's something like 90 million a week. It's unbelievable. But things have changed. Look at the downtown. It's really pretty run down. Looks like a former nightclub. Now you can see the levee over there. This must be the cultural center right here. KFFA 1360 AM studio 1941 to 1964. There's the Copeland Cowboys playing there. And look, it's Harold Jenkins at the microphone during his rock and roll period. Harold Jenkins was to become the famous superstar Conway Twitty. The King Biscuit Time. Sonny Boy Williamson. King Biscuit Time. 1949. Look at that old building over there. It's almost eerie the way these things look. Haunting. It's empty. These are old advertisements. Look at these buildings. They might as well just tear them down. You're looking at a sort of a semi-ghost town here. Were not for the government offices, I don't think there would be anything down here. J.C. Penney was there. There's a bank building. Looking pretty fancy, huh? Look at these steps here, how high they are. You gotta really step up. Is this place still open? I believe it is. Yes. It's still open. Q and Brew. Look at cooking barbecue. Boy, I can smell it too. It smells great. All right, there's the levee. And man, I may have to go by there and have me some lunch. Look at these little pedestals here. I suppose that's for shade, or is it just decoration? What's this right here? or something. You got a bunch of cars here. Over here, oh, it's a school over here, Delta Preparatory School. All right, that's part of the school. This was the old depot, looks like. Yeah, that's the train depot. It's been repurposed. Here it is right here. The Red Ball store. And look, there's a railroad track there. Levee is a park. Public schools. Here it is. Yeah, what's this building right here? It's kind of neat looking. Let's go over here and check out the sign. Look, they have a grandstand here. Let's go check it out before I go to the Delta Cultural Center. Here it is, King Biscuit time. Helena emerged as a major center for culture and commerce in the Delta during the steamboat era. This is the Delta Blues Trail. The Blues Trail, Mississippi to Helena. Helena has played a vital role in the blues history for artists from both sides of the Mississippi River. What's known as a wide open hotspot for music, gambling, and nightlife, Helena was the birthplace of the King Biscuit Time, the groundbreaking KFFA radio show that began broadcasting blues to Arkansas, Mississippi Delta in 1941. The program has logged over 15,000 broadcasts by 2009. Maybe this is where the festival takes place at right here. That's my guess. So you could sit on the levee here and listen to the blues. No, there's a train depot down there. Okay. It's time to get some culture.